This weekend I did two things. I went trampoline jumping and I ate Mexican. Elon Musk, on the other hand, had Tesla announce their quarterly deliveries and unverified the New York Times on Twitter. That's probably why he's the world's richest man, and I'm not. But it was a really good Mexican. Totally worth it. Tesla did break a record yesterday, so let's talk quickly about that. Okay, so before you start reading the news, here's how Tesla performed in terms of delivery of vehicles in the past year. The first quarter, they had around 310k deliveries. Second was around 245, which is a huge drop because of logistical issues with China, as well as the supply chain disruptions. All of that led to such a low delivery. Then they started to rise in quarter 3 to 350k, and then quarter 4 of the year of last year, they ended with around 405k. Now for this first quarter of 2023, which is January, February, and March, you expect to be some sort of decline because, well... But yesterday on the 2nd of April of 2023, they announced the quarter 1 deliveries of this year, which was around 422,000. So this is an increase. It's wonderful. It's good news, isn't it? Well... Wait. Also, today I'm announcing my number of subscribers on YouTube for the last quarter. Alright, so back to Tesla. For them to actually achieve these numbers and get around a 5% increase in deliveries, they had to do something that surprised a lot of people in the world, which was slashing their prices by around 20%. Like for example, the basic Model Y used to sell for $66,000. They slashed their prices until it reached 55,000. So when they said they delivered around 422,000 cars, they were not lying. But what happens when you drop the prices so low and then deliver more vehicles? What is going to be affected? You're getting it. Revenue. Revenue is probably going to decrease unless they have sold a crazy amount of difference. But truth is, it's only around a 4% increase in deliveries. So I would bet that revenue will decrease when they announce their financial results. When is that? That's going to happen on April 19th, and then you're going to see whether the revenue has increased or not. It's like this. Let's say you're selling cookies for $10 each. You sold 15 cookies last month, so your revenue or how much you made was around $150. Congratulations. Good month. This month, though, not a lot of people bought cookies because, well... So you decide to decrease the prices of your cookies by 20%, which makes it $8 per cookie. Then you go home and review and find out that you sold 17 cookies. This is amazing. It's a growth in the number of cookies that you sold, right? But then when you look into your wallet, you found out that you only sold 17 cookies for $8, which makes it $136, which is a decrease in terms of revenue.
Cookies? Really?
Of course, the cookies example is just, cookies. But for Tesla, they don't just generate revenue from automobiles. In fact, around 80% of the revenue is from car sales. They have 20% from other things. Although if you're crunching the numbers, it's unlikely that those 20% are actually going to increase to the degree that they would make up for what's lost. But you never know these things, so it's fun to sit and watch until it happens. Nonetheless, you need to know that at this stage, at this current time, Tesla is the most valuable automobile company. And that's mainly because they work in the EV industry, which is good for the future, and their investors believed in them to shoot their stock up the sky. Okay, but does this really mean anything for Elon Musk? Okay, so here's a question for you. If Elon is prioritizing Twitter to Tesla, how are we gonna know? We're gonna know. Okay, Elon Musk is the world's richest man, so everything he does, he's on the spotlight. Everything that he does, the world makes a big deal out of. So if we really want to know whether the Twitter job is affecting his Tesla job, it's going to take time. We're going to have to be patient to see what actually happens. So for example, the Tesla financial results in the next quarter, which is on April 19th, is a milestone. You can consider it a milestone in his performance. But it's not enough alone. If he is actually underperforming as a Tesla CEO, then the results are going to keep on dropping for a while. Only then is when investors might actually rebel about this, and then he would have to do something about it, like leave Twitter, for example. Only time will tell, but there is good news in yesterday's announcement. If I had to bet, I would say that on April 19th, they will miss their forecasts, their financial forecasts of the quarter. but they did deliver more cars. When you look at a positive perspective of all of that, that means there are more people who actually purchased EVs. 422,875 electric vehicles were sold from Tesla this quarter, meaning people actually purchased those vehicles. Hopefully, a lot of them replaced their internal combustion engine vehicles running on gasoline, for example, which is a big win for the environment. So what I'll do is I'll wait and watch and check their announcement on April 19th to see how they're performing. Nonetheless, I'd like to thank you for watching these videos, and I would like to take a moment to thank everyone who supported me in content creation in general. I've seen a lot of attention on Medium, and for that they gave me the push forward to keep producing more content, so thank you very much for that. This is part of a series called MBA, Monday Business Analysis, so please subscribe if you like it so that you listen to it every Monday. Aside from that, have a wonderful day.